Hey, this your boy Diggaveli, man. Welcome back to the Twilight Zone. And did y'all know that immigrants were going home for Christmas, traveling home for Christmas, and doing all that stuff? I thought they were asylum seekers. I thought it was just so terrible back home that they just wanted to come over here and just, just get away from all that. Or could it be the $1,000 that they received when they crossed the border, or the free iPhones, Xboxes, flat screens, rental assistance, $5,000 Visa cards. Could it be any of that stuff, or could they actually be asylum seekers? I don't know. Let's get into it, guys.
You couldn't make this up. Asylum seekers have been stopped at airports in the UK trying to go back to the country that they're apparently fleeing in order to see their relatives at Christmas. Now, I thought this was a joke when I first heard it, but no, sadly, this isn't some made-up narrative. It comes from Border Force Chief Phil Douglas, who was talking about how the Border Force carry out their outbound checks during Christmas time, and he just happened to mention that this was going on. Have a listen.
We do find a lot of people who, for example, have claimed asylum in this country and are heading back to their home country for holidays, which obviously isn't allowed.
So that was him talking on LBC. So these are people who have come to this country to seek sanctuary and claim asylum, right? But according to the definition of asylum seeker, an asylum seeker is a person who has left their country and is seeking protection from persecution and serious human rights violations in another country, but who hasn't yet been legally recognised.
So, with that being the case, you're running from a place that, is trying to prosecute you, ruin your life, kill you, any of that stuff. Why would you go back there for the holidays and to spend Christmas and all that with your family? Just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it does the Democrats.
As a refugee and is waiting to receive a decision on their asylum claim. So if they're claiming asylum according to the definition, how come, if they are genuine and truly fleeing persecution from their country, why are they trying to get back there on a plane for Christmas? It's hilarious. They're obviously not scared of flying, which begs the question as to why they didn't just take a plane in the first instance to get to the UK. Why come via a small boat and pay over the odds to take a trip via an overpriced, dangerous dinghy when a flight would be so much cheaper and considerably safer? Why indeed? Could it be something to do with the hotels, iPad, cash in hand, food and shelter? Look, I'm not saying that genuine asylum seekers shouldn't be helped, but the problem with all of this is that it makes things worse for genuine asylum seekers and creates a feeling of anger amongst British taxpayers like myself, working hard to make ends meet, while many disingenuous so-called asylum seekers save the money that they're given by the British taxpayer to pay for a flight to go back to the country that they're supposedly fleeing persecution from. I mean, it makes a mockery of the UK. They must be...
And not only that, it makes a mockery of the world because we're all involved in this shit right now. And people who truly understand stuff know that it's a trickle down from UK to America. So all this shit, if you want to see what's in America's future, just pay attention to the UK, man. Because even they're disgusted with this. Like, stolen elections have consequences. That's all I'm going to say.
Be laughing at us. It's actually hilarious. So what will the bleeding heart liberals, the wokerati, the Gary Linekers make of this, eh? How can they defend it? Are they going to carry on opining for these people, picking on words like invasion and calling anyone who dares to point out the insincerity of many of those who come?
Because these shit-bird, criminal, corrupt bastards like him get paid from all this. You think they give a shit? They $1 million homes off with their security and they gated fences. Like, Britain could burn down and these people would have security and their neighborhoods would be completely safe and shut off. They got bunkers. These people are buying bunkers. They're doing all type of shit. You think they care about what the average citizen does? No. It's about control. And you better get these fucking shitheads out of positions of power.
To our shores illegally after chucking away mobile phones and any form of ID.
Look at them.
So how will these so-called asylum seekers return to the UK? Are they going to do the dinghy thing again? Let them leave. But they can't come back. But the dinghy is just a drop in the ocean, pardon the pun. Don't get me started on our over-generous legal migration rules. Rishi Sunak is also making a mess of that softening his stance on income required to come here. The target he set will now be incremental, so the full requirement will be applied in 2025, a date...
You know what's crazy is that this dude is Indian, of Indian descent, but you're born in the UK. So you would destroy your fucking nation that you're born in for your heritage, which have their own country and everything. Why don't you bring your philosophy to your homeland and fix your homeland? Instead of destroying your actual homeland for people that's a part of a different country and nation. These people fucking disgust me. They double agents. Better stop voting for people like this.
Now be incremental, so the full requirement will be applied in 2025, a date when he may have already left office, as the likelihood of a general election before then is high, as is the likelihood of him losing. Soft touch Britain, here we come. We'll buy into any story of woe. It's pathetic.
Facts. And shout out to this woman, man. I definitely need to check out more content. Nana Akua. Loved it. Well, y'all seen it like I seen it, man. We got Americans and we got Europeans just getting homeless, being displaced all around the place with no type of financial assistance, no type of food assistance, no none of that. But these people come in from who knows where, get money, get assistance, get electronics, get anything they want and need, get jobs that regular people in the country can't even get, like in America. You should see the job fairs they have set up for immigrants. Like a lot of these jobs that I see, you have to know people to get those type of jobs. But they're doing it all on purpose because they're creating a new wave of voters, and it doesn't include the older people, man. It doesn't include the citizens. Shit is disgusting, man. Y'all seen it like I seen it, man. I'm out.